enforcing it. Where the white flag, they forfeiting it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I wanna scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you.
What up, dogs?
Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Shut up the critics and analysts. Through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you bet it off. Quarterback got range if you broke them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with this man in the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. Running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda on offset, Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some goblin. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossibly. Reds on this, my highlight, my property. Do a quarterback, niggas on 4th and 3. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I step on them down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. Back ends.
Oh, so he's got some players.
They can't win. No new friends.
Jesus.
No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. They sleep.
Yeah, me?
Wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Back in. Wipe my sins.
Fucking hammered. So whatever happens, happens this game. Paul Williams, 92 overall. How? Who?
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hammered, playing some Madden, hammered. And look at his defense. Oh, we're running. We're running.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Give him fucking radar.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Brought in over the middle by Grant. That one goes for 24 yards. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Hey, tag 50 left.
Tag 50 lasso.
Set. Lady. 22.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And
He's
oftentimes when
slinging
you talk
it.
about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Right. 180. 21. 0.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4th down territory? Might he go for it?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. In for the score. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
They're usually loud and big.
Loud and
I think
big.
defensively, you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
Lucky I wasn't on a linebacker.
In a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep,
POD.
Jakeem Graham.
You down POD, yeah, you know me.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Yeah,
and you know,
POD,
certainly a lot of football left
Pat
to be played.
O'Donnell.
We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Got her.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to it.
And he can't find
Son of a bitch.
And he's brought down. Michael
I didn't realize he's got
Brothers
2 star defenders.
down for a loss of 7.
All right.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Come
and they
on,
went for
that
a big
throw.
play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more have to take a shot like that downfield.
You're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Play action. Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Benny. My man's Benny Snell.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA.
So I take the little 3-yard passes.
2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Benny and the Snells.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making one heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
All right, here we go.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now Mayfield. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in.
What is going on?
This across midfield and inside the 45.
That's a weird route.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Okay.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Too easy.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 45. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Set, lady. Hey, go here. Ready.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Saw that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
Benny Snell Jr. Benny Snell Jr.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Gone! Now let's go! Blue line it!
2nd down, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Mayfield. He waits
Gobble.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Frustrated over you. Frustrated. I'm through. Frustrated.
On first down, it's Stafford. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Dun, 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 dun. Baby, tonight, DJ girl's falling in love again.
Send out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
'Cause baby, tonight.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive.
We got Barney here.
That gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I was in 2.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
First down, Mayfield.
Gobble, gobble.
And nearly
Oh!
picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away.
I looked
but it
the
does
shit
get
out of
away
that.
at second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And the hit
They should have picked. Why do you go
It's
behind them?
incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
Major
where you can make a
pain.
play on the football.
With that bounce.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
Never mind.
It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Stafford now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
80. Oh, now we're going to pound it. Pound it. Back cut.
They'll go ground game here with the tailback.
Benny and the Jets.
He's got daylight.
Benny.
It's a 20.
Benny.
A big play
Benny and the
there.
Jets.
51
I didn't mean to hurry
yards
up.
on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football.
Gonna do the same thing. Cut back.
How to plan
Cut
and
back.
stuck to it.
Cut back to the zone.
For a Rams touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Fanny and the
have
Rams.
got it on cruise control. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
That's fun.
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Baker.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throw left side on target.
I was going to pick that.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Can't do anything.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Still able to pick up a nice
Try it one more time.
The disadvantage of blitz.
Double, double.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
Big boy.
You don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Zebra. We got zebra here.
Now they try the right side here.
Benny and the Jets.
Right on the midfield stripe. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
10-10, 220.
From the 50, Stafford. He's going to fire one deep. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Jets continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And
it's a jammy jam pick.
On we head to half number 2.
Willis was screaming off the edge.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a nice spin.
Oh, nice break tackle.
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Here we go now.
staying on the ground with Matt. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's Mayfield.
Oh!
As he throws there, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
That was kind of savage.
No pick, just
Kinda
incomplete
badass.
that time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he
Let's go Grant
got
field
all
this.
of it.
Damn it, this one I want to field it. At the 1.
Now the
I'm gonna
attention
have to
turns back to
fucking
the
house
Rams
something
offense
like a
as they get
dickhead.
ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here,
the
didn't
one
surrender any
hash
points.
around,
Now
far
they'll look to
left
add to that
hash.
lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now.
Big
and show
20.
them a little respect.
Humphrey's
and some
about to house
gratitude
this.
by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Oh my God, he's about to house this.
From the end zone, Stafford.
Oh!
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive
Oh
touchdown.
my God. I mean... Right here, right
He's
now.
going to loft one deep left side here. And got his man complete. The 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, LA. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a
He
dive, anything to try
smoked
and
the
create some
corner.
room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Panthers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hot. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a handoff looking right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, 22! Drill right, 22!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Big 20!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll go on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face a third down.
Hey, Red! Set! Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Running back.
Now Giorgio Tavecchio for the field goal try. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield on play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that one results in 35 yards. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This is Howard on 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Now let's go. Blue
now in Los Angeles.
Cool.
The Panthers on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Take motion, 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 motion.
To throw, Mayfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game. To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
To be
and
frank.
all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on,
Oh,
and they just play better and better.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Okay.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to be set up
How many times does that happen on a
15.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up the score.
And my goodness,
Dummy.
another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And on the ground they go with a running back. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Give me radar. Hey, go here.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone
Hits at the
for a
1.
touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Should call timeout right now, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Mayfield on 1st down.
Oh, my guy fell.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield over the middle. He's got Tyrell Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And now here's another interception. picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
His peak.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Garbaggio.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I've got an idea. Let's get
racing
to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. 31 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to